and welcome to How to Cook Great Food. With thousands of recipes and millions of views, why not subscribe to our channel and join the family?
Welcome back once again to howtocookgreatfood.com. If you haven't already, please click that button and subscribe to our channel. On the menu today, and as you can see here, making a chicken curry. Now I've had lots and lots of mails and messages about a really fast and simple method of making a chicken curry. So today that's what we're going to do. So I've tried to make it as simple as I can. I mean, it tastes really delicious, but really fast. Let's go and do it. Okay, let's take a look at this curry we're going to make today. So in this bowl here you can see I've got some chicken. That is boneless, skinless breast chicken. It's going to cook really nice and quickly. Either side here, tomatoes, fresh tomatoes. Try and use a nice juicy tomato, nice ripe one. And onion, roughly the same amount. I mean, it wouldn't matter. There's a little bit more tomato and onion, but doesn't really matter. Fresh chili, optional if you like that sort of thing. Here is garlic ginger paste. This is a 50-50 mix of garlic and ginger. There's like 2 of these spoonfuls there. Down here, now you can just use a regular curry powder. You have a mix already, but here I've got again 1 teaspoon of that. That's what I'm calling a teaspoon. Chili powder, turmeric, coriander, and cumin powder. That's the powders we're going to be using today. We're going to add some salt, and we're going to add a little bit of oil. This really is pretty straightforward. Let's give it a go. Okay, so in this bowl, everything's going to go in except the tomatoes. The tomatoes we'll add a bit later. So let's do it. So let's get those onions in. Using red today, but of course you could use, a different colour. A little bit of oil. This is just like a sunflower oil. It's just going to sort of get it together and help it fry a little bit. Of course we're going to need a little bit of salt in there. Here we're going to go in with our fresh chili, if you like that sort of thing. I obviously do. And then there goes that garlic ginger paste. To that now we're going to add those 4 powders. Let me just recap on that. Turmeric, chili, coriander, cumin. Equal parts of, always call them the big 4. Now what we're going to do is give this a mix. Now if you wanted, you could leave this, put some shrink wrap or plastic wrap over it, leave it in the fridge overnight. It'd be really wonderful. But we're going to go straight in today. So I'm just going to give us a little mix, and then we're going to get over to the cooker. Okay, so I've got a pan here. You're going to need a lid for this a bit later on. Now I've just put a little bit more oil in there. You wouldn't have to do that if you didn't want to, because remember we put a little bit in here. So heat's on. We're going to just put the whole lot in. Let me grab my spoon. And on an above medium heat, not medium, just above it. Let's throw this around in the pan just for like 4 to 5 minutes. Now of course we've got boneless, skinless breast chicken there that's cut quite small, so it's going to cook really quite fast, this one. So yeah, 4 or 5 minutes. Keep stirring it. There you go. As you can see, our chicken has changed colour. Wonderful smell. Really beautiful. Now, if you were making this with chicken with bone in and stuff, you're going to have to obviously cook this longer. I've deliberately used breast chicken because it cooked so fast. So that was like 5 minutes. Now, we're going to go in with our tomatoes. Now, with the tomatoes, let's put them on the top. We're not going to stir them in yet. Now, depending on how juicy your tomatoes is how much gravy you're going to get. I mean, we might add a little bit of water, but I can't tell you that until I come back. Get that lid on. Let's give that about another 4 to 5 minutes again, and then we'll give it a stir. Okay, well, I'm going to lower the heat now down to a simmer And I can already see right in there that there's no chance I'm going to need to add water. Those tomatoes have really done a fantastic job. Let me get that steam out of there so it doesn't cover the camera too much. Look at that. They've just completely broken down and given off an amazing amount of juice. Now let's stir them in. Now what I want to actually do with this one is actually reduce it down a little bit. It's a little bit, there's too much juice in there. So let's just get that heat up back to where we were, which is just above a medium with the lid off. Let's just let that go now for 4 or 5 minutes. It will just reduce down just a little bit. It will steam out. Give it a stir every now and then. Okay, off goes the heat there. Let's just reduce down a little bit. So we've got a nice, beautiful gravy, sauce or masala, whatever you want to call that. Check that for salt. If you wanted, you could put some fresh cilantro or coriander in that. What I'm going to do is add a little pinch of garam masala powder. Well, a pinch or two actually, just to finish it off. There's a recipe on our channel, of course, on how to make that. It's a lovely little finishing spice. And there you go, that's it. Hope you enjoyed that. Hope that's helped a few of you out. I've had loads of emails about it, as I said. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel. And I'll see you soon. Lots of love.
With thousands of recipes and millions of views, why not subscribe to our channel and join the family?